There's always been disruption in the world over centuries and centuries. So what is disruption today is probably slightly different from what it's been in the past. And of course that disruption has come at a pace as China emerges, as the US comes to grips with that, possible trade wars. That's all very disruptive, very volatile. So a good time to consider the legal profession and what the opportunities for it are. The growth and the progressiveness of Asia will continue to be a major influence around the world.
We are helping the businessmen by helping them to design the legal structures, by helping them to understand what are the compliance issues. We are helping the Chinese businessmen to understand what has been achieved in other countries in order to succeed in the digital economy. But certainly, what we have been doing mostly is to help them from the legal perspective, how to protect themselves, how to achieve a better corporate governance, how to design a win-win situation legal structure in order to achieve the balance between the companies and the stakeholders.
So KWM is the first international firm headquartered in Asia. So the future for us is aligned with very much the emergence of Asia, including China. We have a very big platform in Asia. We also have offices in Europe and the US, which gives us the connectivity we need as well. So certainly for KWM, it's a case of how do we emerge and rise at the same time as Asia does? How do we help business invest and trade in and out of Asia? So Asian clients going out to the world, but also the rest of the world coming into Asia to seek those opportunities. And do that at a speed because the markets are volatile. But at the same time, keeping an eye on that bigger picture.
I think there are several driving forces behind this digital economy in Asia, in particular in China. We have a large group of younger generation in the Asia region, and those younger generation actually are more dependent on mobile phones. And secondly, because China was left behind in terms of the infrastructure years ago, but we are catching up very quickly. And the availability of the infrastructure actually made it available for the internet and mobile phone users to get better access.
In the past, we think practicing law belongs to lawyer. Nowadays, people are talking about AI lawyer as AI has significant technological breakthrough in recent years. By adopting natural language processing, machine learning, and semantic analysis, lab intelligence can clean, process, structure, and analyze government open data, business data, and the legal data automatically so that we can produce data analytics product and system that helps law firm to improve work efficiency and guide business in business decisions.
There's lots of things that our people have to learn to do and are learning to do, and we're training them for as part of the evolution of what our clients are going through and ensuring that we're on that journey with them. So that looks like agility, that looks like blockchain understanding, that's smart contracts, that's coding, that's understanding, system thinking, it's working with data.
We have some product that has already been offered in the market, and we also have other products that are in the pipeline. For example, in 2015, we have launched Legal Miner, which is an incubator project that combines data, legal expertise, and also technology. It enables our client to look at all the litigation cases in China by different dimensions, for example, by region, by type of cases. Basically what it does is to help you to collect all the information and put them together so that you can have a overview of this information. So you can imagine in the past, if without this kind of system, the Legal Miner, you will have to collect hundreds of legal judgments and you have to read all of them in order to have a whole picture that how you are doing in all the cases throughout China. But now with legal miner, you can just within a few clicks, you can have all the information that you require. In the future, that this labor-intensive work may be outsourced to computer, so that people will really need to have more experience and be more clever to deliver legal service to their clients. And those routine work like reviewing contracts or reviewing the validity of licenses, that sort of thing can be delegated to computer rather than routine work for lawyers.
The number of people that have been lifted out of extreme poverty in China is a miracle. And I think the world should be amazed at that. The growth and the progressiveness of Asia will continue to be a major influence around the world. What I'm trying to say here is the private profession in China is only 25 years old. But actually what they've done in 25 years is, again, extraordinary, right? You just, like we're, 1832, right? And we keep at it. But when you actually contrast that with the growth and the continued growth that they get, if you just take that exponentially, that's the big question, is where are they in 10 years' time? Great law firms are generally built around the great financial centres of the world. And Asia is where you will find them in the next, how many centuries?